Hello Pisces North Node, and welcome to your September 2021 reading. This is for the new moon in September leading into the new moon of October. So around September 6th or 7th, depending on where you are, to about October 5th. Just to be clear, this is a North Node reading, so not your sun sign. If you're not 100% sure where your North Node is, you could check the link in the description box. There is a table on my website that you can go to just double check where the North Node was on your birthday. And if you want to be really 100% clear, you can go to the link in the description box to run your birth chart. So the North Node is a signifier of what your soul wants to experience in this lifetime, whereas your South Node, which is in the equal yet opposite sign, is what you've mastered in past lifetimes. So looking at your North Node can help you determine what you are to experience in this lifetime, your life path, your soul purpose. Yes, there's also an extended reading available on Ko-fi. The link is also in the description box. And in that reading, I do everyday alchemy and practical magic. That is tools that you can implement in your day-to-day life in the next 4 weeks to support you in integrating the energies that are around you right now for your highest good. With that, I will start the reading. I've already pre-shuffled the cards and meditated on them. So what I'm shuffling for right now is the universal energies that are present right now, working in your favor at this time. That's 1, 2, 3. So I would describe it as like the highest frequency energy that is coming through at the moment for you. And then I will go down, let's say down steps and vibrations, how these, where's this one go? This one's third, this one's second. That's it. So I'll progressively go down in frequency, let's say, from this universal level to the 5D to the 3D to describe how these higher frequency energies are filtering down into your tangible everyday life. So we have, in your universal energies, we have encoded, companion's love, red native, and third eye. So in the high frequency energies, I'm getting an encoded that what's important for you at the moment, that's streaming down for you, are DNA upgrades. I won't say upgrades, awakening of your DNA. So collective consciousness, things from your family history, latent innate knowledge is being awoken in you. Yeah, they want me to go to the next one already. All right. And then we have companion's love. This all has to do with the energy of like a passionate love that is also balanced with friendship and an unconditional nature, like loving someone not just because they make you happy, but because of genuine regard for them. That type of energy is present for you in September/October. Red native is a big awakening of the collective consciousness, or tapping into it, and how you contribute to the collective consciousness. You know, we forget that when we talk about collective consciousness, we often don't think of ourselves as agents of the collective consciousness, but we are also contributing to the collective consciousness. So we are tapping into it, we are transmuting it, we're adding to it, we're utilizing it. So there's an energy around how you use this information, how you transmit this information, and if you transmit it at all. What is your role with all that is present in the collective consciousness? And this can very much intersect with something that's being awoken in your DNA. Third eye, there's an expansion of your sight, of your intuition, of your psychic gifts, of your more subtle senses. You're able to see things from a higher perspective, and you're able to tap into more subtle cues from people and situations. So you're starting to be able to remove yourself personally from situations, remove your emotion and ego from situations, and see things from a higher perspective. So at the highest level of energies available to you, or streaming down to you at this time, these are those energies. Let's see how it's coming through in the 5D. So this is what's coming through in your intuition. Messages from your higher self, synchronicities. One moment. Solar plexus chakra, expression. Ooh, they're just flying. They're literally flying across the room. That's good. Pisces. North Node. Yeah. So these cards I'm pulling are like energies that you may become subtly aware of, themes in your subconscious that are arising. Your intuition is sending you messages that connect with these particular energies and that work out these particular energies. So this is how these higher energies are filtering into your 5D life. So we have the solar plexus chakra. Expression. Conception. Duality. Integrity. And the sacral chakra. You have a nice mix of colors here, like all of the chakras seem to be being activated. I see like an even activation through all of your chakras. You have the purple here of the third eye. You have the solar plexus chakra. You have the sacral chakra. You have the blues here for like the throat, and in expression you have also kind of purple going on here. Yeah, it's a good balance. It's a good balance, and a little bit of heart showing up. Pink can also be heart. So what I'm seeing right off the bat is a confidence, personal power. I feel some of you feel overrun by people, or circumstance, because as a Pisces North Node, you have a Virgo South Node. And the Virgo is much more practical and planned out than Pisces. Pisces are very go with the flow, creative. Even if they're not in a creative field, they go about things creatively. So life may be throwing situations at you that are trying to get you to let go of your need to control situations, and this can make you feel like you lack personal power, or that it may make you feel disempowered. So and I think that the solar plexus chakra, the theme is staying in your personal power regardless of what's happening around you. So not allowing the perceived chaos of the situation around you to take you out of your center. You have control, even if you're not controlling the whole moving parts of the situation. You always have control of yourself. I'm getting a strong message here for communication in conveying your life experiences, your ideas through art or oratory measures. So writing, speaking, or creating images or art that speaks to people. In conception, I see the same thing. A lot about creation, and so some of you out there are getting a lot of inspired ideas or a lot of visions of things that you want to create. I'm getting that a lot of you have not taken the first steps yet, because the inspiration that's coming to you doesn't necessarily fit into the life you have now. So it requires like a side hustle or a complete pivot. I'm getting side hustle more so than drop everything and go on a different path, because duality is not a negative thing. It's just balance and the coexistence of two opposites, right? And how do you navigate those two sides of the polarity, for example? How do you be controlling, or how do you like to be in control but still not freak out when you don't feel you have control, or when you can't control the situation, right? So there seems to be hesitation, contemplation about what to do with all of this input you're getting. And you seem to be getting a lot of input at the moment. With integrity, I still feel the energy of communication in the integrity. Like if you see the green and the blues, like the heart chakra speaking through your throat, like being transmitted through your throat chakra, that energy. So it speaks to high moral standards for yourself, personal integrity. And I feel like some of you feel like you're faking something, like you're not being true to yourself. And this shows up in the sacral chakra as well. You have very strong creative energy coming through. And I'm getting the theme that it also has to do with like a sense of trust and willingness to really put yourself out there in the way that you would like to be seen. So there's something in your emotional undercurrents for a lot of you that you're not allowing space for. You're not allowing to be expressed. So this is why the sacral and the solar plexus are very prominent now, and they're coming right in this companion's love section of the spread here. Because this is about very deep, authentic love. So the question is, do you have it even enough for yourself to fully express yourself in the world? And to give yourself what it is that you need to feel fulfilled? Do you give yourself permission to be fulfilled and to sometimes make decisions that seem questionable to other people or seem irrational for the sake of achieving your highest good and the highest manifestation of yourself, getting closer to the highest manifestation of yourself. I'm getting the message of thinking about how parents are with a child and how much, regardless of how rational certain things are in terms of financial limitations or, time management, how many times they make sacrifices and make things happen for the sake of the child's joy. And when is it that stops, or how do we not learn to treat ourselves in that way? You have discernment as an adult, so you're not going to cater to every woman fancy, but there is definite deprivation of our inner child and our most essential, basic joy through rationalizing how we should go about life based on social norms. and long-term planning, security. And you're all about not being so tied to security and controlling the situation. Because as a Pisces North Node, your blessings come when you let go of needing to be perfect at everything, and placing your value on being perfect. That's something that needs to be let go of. You are valuable even if you're not the best player on the team, right? Every team member has their value, and you are still contributing positively even if you're not perfect right now. So I also have that some of you are not pushing forward with something that you really want to do because you feel like you're not ready yet. And in this case, they're saying that it's more important for you to get started so that you're just feeding that part of you. Hence once again, back to the side hustle. Find a way to do it and just put yourself out there, because you won't be able to anticipate everything that you'll be challenged with. And so you have to start doing it on some level so that you can work out certain kinks as you go along. And the more you feel confident with it, the better you'll get at it. And also the more authentic your offering will be, the more pure the intention of your offering will be. Right. So I'm filtering down to the 3D now, just seeing how this is really showing up in your tangible physical environment. Oh, we have Judgment. Oh, Judgment, the Fool, Temperance. I could already feel this is going to be good. You're a blessed one, Pisces North Node. You are a blessed one. We all are. With this one, I'm like my legs started to tingle. That's how good it is. I'm trying to get the last card to come out. If you need to fast forward, please do. I don't want to rush them. When they're ready, they will give me what they need. Ooh, Tower in reverse even. Yeah. All right, so right off the bat, I'm getting that you're being confronted with some situations that you feel are fated, that you feel like it's a calling, an opportunity that you really want to take, coming in the right timing. It seems like just the right timing. But moving forward with this is a leap of faith, because some of you are not as skilled in that area as you would like to be. And it requires you kind of learning as you go and maybe exposing that you're not perfect yet, right? So a lot of you are walking into a situation that, that makes you feel naked. It's a stretch, it's a leap for you, which is exactly what the North Node presents to you. It's not your comfort zone. It's the opposite of your comfort zone. It's where you're being forced to, shouldn't say forced to, where you're being encouraged to expand. Thank you. And Temperance is there telling you that, you have the support of your angels, spirit guides, ancestors, like a strong spirit team that's asking you to trust and to be patient with yourself. Because it takes time for your chakras to kind of recalibrate. It takes time for you to walk confidently in a new environment, in a new energy, in a new career, in a new way of being, right? So this is all about, if you feel you can't trust yourself just yet, trust your guides, because they would not bring you into anything or present you with anything that you can't handle and that you won't benefit from. The Tower in reverse, I'm seeing I'm seeing you resisting this change. I'm seeing you uncertain. I'm seeing you trying to avoid too dramatic of a change and trying to control the situation. It keeps coming back to control. I keep getting the word control and perfectionism. So this tower is coming through to me as you desperately trying to stop something from toppling over. But toppling over is one of the best things that is going to happen for you in this 4-week time. Yeah. Some buildings are meant to crumble. You know, change is inevitable. And so in your world, there is something that you need to let go of, and trust that the new path is going to bring you something better than you've even imagined. I'm looking now into how to bridge the 3D experience with the 5D energy. How can we raise your frequency and tap into the gifts that are available for you, the energies that are available to you? We have the 8 of Pentacles. I knew that one was coming. I so knew that one was coming. I know I didn't say it, but I did know it. And the Ace of Wands. Seven of Wands. 8 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So the reason why I thought the 8 of Pentacles was coming is because, it's all about like studying, studiousness, learning. And so this energy of, an opportunity coming, a calling coming that you don't feel ready for, they encourage you that if you don't feel ready and you want to feel more in control of the situation, as we said, you can only control yourself. And so you can start learning and studying, Googling, buying ebooks, whatever it is that you need to learn. I'm sorry if you hear water running, but yeah. You're a Pisces. I'm sure it's all very soothing to you. But so the 8 of Pentacles is all about that energy. of upping your skill level in whatever it is you want to do. And they want you to do that so that you can bolster your solar plexus chakra and feel more confident in yourself. The Ace of Wands. They really want you to grab hold of this opportunity, and they're really focusing to me on this this flame that's in your mind, like, and it's near this conception card. This idea that you feel fueled by, that you keep daydreaming about, it is meant to be. It is meant to manifest. They want you to manifest it. So they want you, with the Ace of Wands, getting the clear message that you like control and practicality. So use your Virgo South Node benefits of being analytical and critical. Like, really flush out that idea on paper or on your phone, on your computer, whatever, notes, mind maps. Really use that to make that idea something that really can live, that is fueled by some of your strengths, which is your Virgo discernment, perfectionism, and such, but also with the intention in mind that you want to move through, like, seize an opportunity with as much confidence as possible, because you understand everything. You've run all the details, you've done all the analysis, you've done pros and cons, you've been critical. You don't have to toss that away in order to embrace the other side, hence the duality. You don't have to toss rational thought in order to be inspired, or an inspiring person, or to go with the flow. They can coexist. In the Seven of Wands, protect your peace, for sure. It's coming right here with Temperance. So I'm also getting, you may need to have a meditative practice, yoga. And only letting certain people into what you're thinking. And that's perfectly fine. Like, not everyone needs to agree with what you're doing. Especially if you know that certain people are comfortable with the old version of yourself and don't necessarily support the transition. And here we have they want you to really, let's say, master your thoughts to your advantage. So embrace this opportunity with like a can-do mentality. In this, I just see him like sprinting towards this motorbike. And the Eight of Wands denotes like something, momentum. So you're going to create momentum. You can create momentum with your thoughts. And they want you to think positively about this new opportunity in a way where you're confident that if you are a novice now, you will build your prowess in doing it, right? It's like so if you're doing like an internship, for example, or you can think of it as like a type of internship learning curve, and accept that you're not going to be perfect right in the beginning. Is there anything else to say about that? No, not at the moment. Okay. So I am now looking into your I think all three of these are going. Yeah. Okay, let me see something. I think they want more. Yeah. Okay, now it's done, but they have a lot to say on this level. So right now, these cards I'm pulling now are kind of what's in your soul's memory, in your Akashic records, in your past life experiences. So what is hanging out in your subconscious or in your karma that you're reacting to, or that's seeking to be resolved in this lifetime, in this period of time. So I'm just going to take a look at this. The Seven of Lotuses is the Seven of Cups. I'm seeing a lifetime with a lot of options, a lot of gifts, a lot of creative gifts, even. And you have the Eight of Embers, which is the Eight of Swords in this, not swords, Eight of Wands in this deck. The Seven of Birds, which is the Seven of Swords, and the Shore, which is, what is 16? Is that 16 is the Tower. That's right. Oh, you have the Tower in reverse. So this one you have upright. So, okay, that's interesting. And then at the tail end here, you have the Four of Birds, which is the Four of Swords, and the Gift. So I'm just going to tap into what that energy is and see if there's a few different stories I can tell to give you a few options of how this can be affecting you. So we react to a lot of tragedies in our current life. A lot of our fears are not our own. I don't typically like to say it that way because everything that's in our soul's memory is ours to work with, and to shine love on, to accept, and to utilize how we see fit, or to heal, right? So okay, so first of all, actually hold 1 second. I'm just going to hold one of my crystals so I can channel a bit better. All right, I am back. Okay, I'm seeing in your soul's memory there are a lot of gifts sitting in your soul's memory and in your DNA. A lot of various gifts, like to the point where you don't necessarily know which one you are quote unquote meant to use in this lifetime. So You may be using them kind of willy-nilly, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there. But in the past, like all of these various gifts you actually used together for, you know, the good of manifesting. But some of you also didn't use your gifts in a benevolent manner, actually. So I'm getting a story of someone who was very gifted, like spiritually, magic wise, and they used to use it against people, like they caused destruction. And because of their ill use of their gifts, they were stripped of it. That's what I'm seeing in that. So let's take it to the common ground. Since this is a general reading and not everything applies to everyone, I'll try to give the kind of the common theme. The common theme here in this soul memory is this ending here, where like your gift, whatever gift you were misusing, a gift, and whatever gift you were misusing was stripped of you for you to contemplate the bigger picture of life. Because some of you became like power hungry, obsessed, or were using it in a destructive manner. And that's why now you got this awakening card, or sorry, not, it was encoded, because in this lifetime you're being given the opportunity to use that gift again. You're being given, that gift is being reawakened in you for you to use in a more benevolent manner. And it's an assortment of gifts, it's not just one. So if you're feeling like you have to choose, then just know that you may have to choose for now what you want to cultivate at this moment, but ultimately all of your gifts are meant to benefit you and are meant to be expressed. Yeah, okay. So they want me to end there, to leave you to contemplate that. I will check out, I'll pull oracle cards for you. This is the enchanted map. I call it Baron Reed. Okay. You gave me 2 from that deck. Magic Prayer. Magic Stream. And I will take a card from the energy, Oracle of the Seven Energies as well. That's it. Sorry for the shaking. The camera's connected to the table. So, and then we have number 37, the Oracle's Gift. So I will just read from the guidebook, and if any other messages come up while I'm reading, then I will let you know what they say. Number 32, magic prayer. Speak your prayers, listen for the answers, act in faith. So, yes, they want me to connect that to this under here, the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords, the kind of believing in yourself or using the momentum of your thoughts, and also the Temperance card underneath here, which is trusting in your spirit team. Yes. Okay. When you see the magic prayer card, it is a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always waiting to help you and to heal you when you're in need. That said, the best prayer is, "Thy will be done through me. Thy will not." Sorry, let me say that again. "Thy will be done through me. Thy will and not mine be done." Conscious contact with your higher power is achieved through the ritual of prayer and meditation. Speak and listen to the divine force within the field of creation. Surrender your wishes and desires to Spirit. You may not get what you want, but you will surely get what you need. Your destiny awaits you. As long as you keep in conscious contact with your higher power, be assured that you are on the right path. So definitely get in touch with your, here you go, as well. You know, these cards came together, Temperance and the Seven of Wands. Protect your space, you protect your peace, your higher mind, your highest good, with trust in your spirit team, in the divine. They want you to connect and have a practice that fosters that relationship. Number 18, magic stream. Everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. Every experience you have seems to have its own life story, with a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. However, there is danger in seeing events as separate from one another, since in fact they are all part of a continuity and a greater evolution. Like an ever-flowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading into another, informing and influencing still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is The collective awareness is a I'm sorry. I'll say it again. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. When you remember you're part of the fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for great inspiration. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your success will benefit many. Okay, so in that, they didn't really say much on this side about this this card. Is kind of the elephant in the room, or the enigma, I would say. The, what's this one called? Native? Red native. So, maybe they'll want to say more about it next month. But for sure, there is something here where you are bringing to light something that benefits the whole collective, that benefits all of us. And so, but your focus this month is not on what that is. It's on going with the flow so that this can come through you, so that this has room to move through you, because you need to be connected to your higher consciousness, connected to your creativity, confident in your creativity, and go on this new path in order for this to really be able to be streamed through you to the benefit of everybody. Yeah, so they want you to bear that in mind, but they want you to focus on your self-work first. And then we have the Oracle's Gift, the other guidebook here. I'll say this before I even start reading. So some of you are like mystics, psychics, esoteric, and or artists. Someone may be dreaming of fantasizing about like designing oracle or tarot decks. Or you have a lot to say through an artistic medium. You feel like someone feels like they have a lot to say intuitively. And that's because of this being plugged in here. So you are already plugged in. They want you to cleanse the pipeline, so to speak, like to strengthen the connection and clarify the connection. 37, the Oracle's gift. Second sight, clairvoyance, seeing the future, fate as a future determined by the choices you make now, seeing the signs around you, recognizing potentials versus absolute determinism. When we ask for a sign from the universe, we are essentially asking for divine guidance that we believe needs to come from a source outside of us. This is because we don't always trust our intuition, our ability to read between the lines and see beyond time and space. And so we ask for signs and look for a mystical reassurance that our mundane lives don't seem to offer. However, an oracle simply provides an answer that is already inside us. Oracles show up in a myriad of ways. Sometimes you see a billboard or hear a song or pull an oracle card and you get the exact message you need to support your choices or show you the way forward. Regardless of how the sign appears, an oracle is a reminder that you are part of this vast universe. You are witnessed by the great mystery and loved and cared for. It's a reminder that life is magical. You are magical. You have the word magic here twice and then magical in this reading, in this card. So that's the synchronicity right there for you. Today, trust in your own capacity to know what is right, to tune into source, and also be able to read the signs reflecting what is true and real within you. Let this oracle give you the gift of knowing that you are indeed on the right track. Repeat the mantra, "The light within me creates miracles in my life." The magic is inside you, outside you, all around and within you. Okay. They're directing me just back to the solar plexus chakra and the sacral chakra. Tuning into your intuition, trusting your inner knowing, loving all parts of yourself. I'm just going down the list of what they're saying. So it's all, if we were to sum it up, it's let your gifts develop and trust in your gifts and make room for them by, giving yourself permission to be in a learning process. Because those gifts are just that. They're blessings. They're just things that you haven't necessarily, your life has not prompted you to work on with intensity up to now, but the opportunity has come for you to do something that feels really good, even if rationally you don't feel good about not being the best at it yet. That's it. The magic is there. The gifts are there. Your spirit team is there. They just need you to say, yeah, I'm here. I'm here for it. All right. So Capricorn. No, sorry, not Capricorn. Pisces. Don't worry. I was talking to the right sign during the reading. I just had a slip up there. Pisces North Node. It was such a pleasure reading for you. I am about to do your extended Ko-fi link below if you are interested. And I'm going to tell you what the guides have to say about which crystals you can use in your life, some like daily sacred self-care you can engage in, what colors you can integrate, and I'll also channel a couple affirmations that you can utilize in the next 4 weeks to support your journey and to get you into alignment with your highest good in this time. I thank you so much for stopping by. Come back next month, October, new moon. I will have a new message for you. And until then, I wish you all the best. Take care. Stay blessed.